So today we're gonna do something I've been meaning to do for a while. I'm gonna do a long-term corrosion environmental test on two of the stainless drivers you can get. What we have here first is the Wera stainless, craft form stainless with the laser etched tip. So I bought this, both of these are ones that haven't been used at all. This one still has the wrapping on it. We also have the Felo ergonomic stainless driver. So my plan is to strap it to this piece of scrap aluminum. So this is actually clear iridized aluminum. I believe it's about 1/4 inch thick. It was part of a prototype for something. You can see the rough saw marks on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lash these on using some of the holes that are already drilled in here, and then basically screw it to a post outside in the sun and the rain. And then we'll just monitor it every couple of months in order to make sure we can compare those to what we already have. I have a couple of control. So what we have here is a brand new Phillips number 2 driver. It's so cheap that there isn't a marking on it. So it looks kind of like the old Craftsman Apex type screwdrivers, but I doubt that it is. The other thing I have here is a Harbor Freight Torx driver, and I'll just show you something if you guys want a good laugh on why I decided not to buy cheap tools anymore. So look at the end of that Torx driver. So this is a T20. Yeah, I don't think that that's supposed to be a spiral. Obviously the tines are bent there. So that's the first time I've ever seen that ever happen on any Torx driver. And this is not a small Torx driver, it's a T20, which is a medium size. So if you compare it over here to, this is the VHA T20 driver, and you can tell the way that they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be a lot straighter. And just for further comparison, here is a Felo T20. So I have no idea what Harbor Freight was thinking, because unless I'm reading that wrong, it does say T20 though, doesn't it? And this one says T20. How the heck is that a T20? It's like half the size of this one. So that's probably what happened, is I picked a T20 and it wasn't the right size, and it might have twisted those. It might have been part of the cause, but let's see kind of what we're dealing with here with Harbor Freight tools. So we'll use this guy as another control. So just to make sure there isn't any grease or oil on these tools that may affect the results, I'm going to first clean off this surface just to get any residual oil. And then what we'll do is we'll actually clean all the tools with alcohol, just so we're basically down to the bare finish. We'll even clean the handles too. So to strap these in, I'm going to use these aluminum ties. These are used for chain link fence. I was going to use zip ties, but there's always a concern with UV breaking them down. Zip ties typically only last a couple of years outside unless you have the correct type. So I'm generally just going to try to zip it on this small part of the handle here, using one of these holes. So yeah, something like that should work. So we'll go ahead and do that for all 4 of them, and then we'll take it outside.